Everybody, we are live. Was not expecting to go live today, but I'm kind of bored. Don't know what to do till the Super Bowl. And the Minnesota Timberwolves are playing today against the LA Clippers in a game where we get to see the Timberwolves' only trade acquisition, Dosunmu. He's going to be making his Timberwolves debut. So I thought, why the heck not? At least stream here for the first half. So glad y'all are tuning in today. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're getting ready for some just fun basketball today and a little bit of a fun live stream today here on the channel. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get over here. Let's get ready. It's not the best format scoreboard today. I couldn't get a scoreboard formatted today, so we're just going to use FanDuel's quick, easy one here. We can figure out what else to do some other time as we approach. Starting lineups today are going to be the same thing for your Minnesota Timberwolves. Dosunmu will be coming off the bench for your Minnesota Timberwolves. And I'm super excited, super glad that you decided to spend your Sunday afternoon here in this live stream. Bradley Beal, Darius Garland are going to be out for the Los Angeles Clippers today. As you know, Darius Garland and James Harden got swapped for each other at the trade deadline. But we're not going to be able to see Darius Garland today as he is still dealing with an injury. Kawhi Leonard, still a part of the Los Angeles Clippers. And Anthony Edwards is ready. I think, coming off a embarrassing loss where you blew a 14-point lead Friday night against the Pelicans, who had won 14 games all season. You blow it, and I think they're ready to get some revenge. I mean, we'll take a look at some of the Rudy Gobert comments in some breaks because those were interesting. He basically called for players. He didn't name players, but he said players maybe need to be benched because they're not trying hard. I would imagine that is probably something to do with Julius Randle and Jaden McDaniels, but the tip-off is away. Let's make sure y'all can see the scoreboard. Let me edit this there once we get to it. The Clippers have the ball first. Here's Brook Lopez over to Kawhi Leonard. Speaking of Kawhi, he's working on Gobert. He has a mid-range jumper, but that can't go, and it's a rebound controlled by the Timberwolves. And here comes Anthony Edwards coming from right to left. If you're listening here, here's Jaden McDaniels back to Edwards, who goes all the way back to DiVincenzo, and guess what? Then back to Edwards. Gets a screen from Gobert. He's going to step back, jumper three, and it's a little too strong. Anthony Edwards is going to miss his first shot. There might just be a foul on Brook Lopez, but let me quickly just edit this to make sure we're not getting, so you guys can see the scoreboard. And that should be fine. Beautiful. 2-0, Minnesota Timberwolves. And we're ready. We are ready to go. Here we go. Clippers coming back out, and this is Kawhi Leonard. Here in Minnesota up 2-0. They're going to do a mid-range jumper fade. And Kawhi Leonard is going to draw a foul on Jaden McDaniels. And he will shoot 2 free throws here exactly 1 minute in to the first quarter here on Super Bowl Sunday. Let me know, guys, who you guys have winning the Super Bowl. Very interested to see if it's a Seattle crowd or a Patriots crowd here. Oh, man. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate the heck out of y'all. Hits the first free throw, and now Kawhi for the second free throw. It is money. And we got ourselves a 2-2 ball game 1 minute in to the first quarter. Here's Anthony Edwards. Edwards coming out of the Minnesota defensive zone, coming up to set up shop at the top of the key. Edwards plays it, and it's stolen by Kawhi, who is then going to wait around for some help. He gives this over here. Clippers working on DiVincenzo and gets the basket to fall. And that is, I believe, John Collins is his name. And it's Rudy Gobert, top of the key. What are we doing from the top of the key, Rudy? I'm not sure, but he's going to get this out to Anthony Edwards. Edwards is going to get this back to Gobert, who then turns it over, and Kawhi Leonard comes back up. Here's Vince Dunn. Dunn, kick out. It's a wide open three in the corner, and it is cash. The Clippers coming up. John Collins with a key three in the corner. And here is McDaniels, who, guess what? Turns the ball over yet again. Jaden McDaniels has turned over the ball twice already in the opening 2 minutes. Here's Dunn again in the corner, working on Gobert. He's going to drive. He's going to fake. He's going to kick this one all the way up top to Brook Lopez. Lopez rotating, top of the key. The Clippers back to Lopez. Lopez gets Gobert to jump, and he misses the three. How comes Julius Randle driving in, trying to get a bucket, and it's blocked by the Clippers. Clippers playing some really good basketball right now. Here's Kawhi. Step back three is money. 10-2. First couple minutes here at Target Center. Don't know what hit the Timberwolves. They have not taken this seriously. Jaden McDaniels has turned over the ball a couple times. What is going on? I don't know. Let's just can we actually please start playing basketball? We go to a commercial break. The Minnesota Timberwolves are losing 10-2. 10-2 here in the first couple minutes. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Let me know who you guys have winning this game. I'll get a poll set up, and let me know who's winning in the Super Bowl as well. I know this is a basketball stream, but who's winning in the Super Bowl? Let me know in the comments section below. Maybe I do. Should I just get a scoreboard up? I'm thinking about doing it. I'm thinking about getting an actual scoreboard up. I know I don't love having to do the scoreboard every time, but I think it just might be better because it gives y'all something to look at. Let's go scoreboard.com here. And instead of just using the FanDuel, I think that might just be the best to do, as we're just trying to get people in here. Appreciate everybody. Minnesota Timberwolves have not started great so far. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe, we're not going to do this again. We cannot. You just blew that lead Friday night, and now you're in jeopardy of already losing a game before it's even begun. Getting into my scoreboard login here. Why does it say? There we go. But, yeah, very interesting start to this game so far. Turnover City. Never da ba da. Ba da 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 da. We should be back to live action, yeah. Nope, we're still on a commercial break. This is a nationally televised game too, by the way. Just so y'all know. This is a nationally televised game. So we're kind of making a fool of ourselves on ESPN. So that's the Hawks. This is my Hawks scoreboard. So actually this works. We're just going to change the name from the Hawks to the Clippers. They're just not going to have a logo, which is fine. Then we got to switch this. And then we can go over here to blue. Boom. I think that should be good. All right, boys. We are back to live action. They're comparing Kawhi Leonard and Anthony Edwards right now. I'm going to get a new scoreboard up in a second here. I was trying to do something, and it didn't end up working. But, yeah, we'll see what the Timberwolves can do now. Actually, they're still talking about Kawhi. So here, I will take this minute. What is the Clippers record? Clippers sit at 24-27. Very interesting. 24-27 for your Clippers. We'll get back to live action in a second, and here we go. Anthony Edwards. I'll fix the scoreboard. I'm gonna put up a new scoreboard in a second. But Edwards is gonna take a three out of the timeout and can't hit. It's rebounded by the Clippers, and the Clippers regain possession here in the first quarter. The Clippers come out. This is Kawhi. Kawhi's going to take a step back three, and it is off, rebounded by Dante DiVincenzo. And here's Jaden McDaniels. DiVincenzo fakes a three. Actually, gives this now to Randall, who gives it back. Randall up on the key. He's going to drive. He's going to fake the shot. Going to drive in. Kick out. Edwards. Edwards going to come in. Drive in. Layup is good. And the Timberwolves can finally score a basket here. It is 10-4. Here's Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi back to, I believe, Vince Dunn. Dunn to, stolen by DiVincenzo, up to Gobert. Gobert, no one around him, and he slams it home. It's 10-6 now, 8:20 to go here in the first quarter. Come on, boys. Gobert needs to have a big game. He just called out people for playing, not caring enough. As Kawhi working on McDaniels. He kicks this one out. Kawhi moving in, driving in on Randall. And that is going to be out of bounds, and it is going to be Timberwolves basketball. So far, turnovers have been a big problem to start the game. By the way, your Timberwolves, 32 and 20. 32 and 21, is that right? Excuse me, yes. I'm a little sick, so sorry about that. Clippers still have the ball, and now it's stolen by Jaden. Jaden McDaniels driving in and gets it in. It is now 10-8. We're coming back. It was just, the Clippers started really hot. Started 10-2 in the first couple minutes. But, Timberwolves, really, you guys are the best team. You're the better team here as Clippers are moving around, moving left to right. Timberwolves, hypothetically, should win this. It's blocked by DiVincenzo. Come on, Devo. Dante DiVincenzo, he was wide open. Edwards didn't see it. Edwards is going to drive. He's going to pull up the fade and is fouled. And he will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws coming up for Anthony Edwards. So let's get the actual score update here in a second. It is 10-8, probably soon to be 10-10 Edwards makes the first free throw. And then, does he make the second free throw? That's the big thing. Second free throw's up. Second free throw's good. We got ourselves a tie game. Tie game here in Minnesota. Timberwolves used one of their timeouts as well. I've got to fix that. But here's Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi working in. He's had everybody guard him today, but it's fine because he's still he's still moving, and don't call goaltending. It's in. They're going to call the basket good. That looked like it could have been goaltending on Jaden McDaniels, but hey, we're good. This is Gobert now to Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo is tackled, and they're going to say it's a turnover. Okay. Sure, we'll work with that then. That sounds good. So we should be able to share this tab then. Yeah, boys, I'm getting the scoreboard back up. I decided I was gonna try to do something else, but that ultimately didn't work. Appreciate everybody for these patience. Nobody was watching at the time, so I was just deciding to kind of mess around. And I guess we're not going to mess around anymore. We can do that. That looks fine. And then we got to go over here. Can move over here to this. Perfect, you guys. Oh, shoot. The action was paused. I believe. What is going on? Oh, Dosunmu making his first appearance with the Timberwolves. Can't wait for this. He just came off, just got subbed on, mind you. Sorry, hold on. What are we doing? Well, let's just go back to the action. Dosunmu makes a steal. Here's Kawhi. It is still 12-10. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I appreciate everybody watching. We're in the middle of the action. I'll get the scoreboard up in a second. It's Stolen by Julius Randle. Randle kicking it out, and he stepped out of bounds. Okay. All right, that's what we're gonna do. That's great. That's just great. 12 for the Clippers, and then we should have this. Good, good. All right, appreciate all your patience, but boom, there we go. Okay. Da 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 da. That's good. All right, perfect. Then we can get here. Perfect. All right. Back to live action. Here we go. It's the Clippers in the corner, I believe. Brook Lopez to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi guarded by Naz Reid. Kawhi gonna try to work around Naz Reid. Maybe look for a three. He's just gonna pass this one out. They drive in, and the bucket is no good. Good defense by the Minnesota Timberwolves. By the way, Dosunmu making his first, but appearance with the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's open in the corner, but Gobert gonna take it to himself and misses the layup. All right, that's all right. Here's Kawhi. Kawhi moving around. Gonna take a three on Naz, and it is money. Kawhi Leonard hits a three, and that's a beauty. That's a beauty for sure. And we get another foul call on Brook Lopez. Another foul call on the one and only Brook Lopez. Again, appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody for tuning in as we're just kind of getting everything ready here in this first quarter. It's always a work in progress here. All right. I believe Dosunmu will inbound this basketball. He's going to get this out to Naz Reid. Naz over to Edwards. Edwards moving in, top of the key. He's going to drive. No, he's going to try to hit a mid-range. Turning around, spinning, hits it, and it is no good. Edwards cannot shoot today. A little bit of a concerning thing here in the first quarter as now Kawhi kind of taking over. Kawhi guarded by Anthony Edwards. Leonard working. Edwards, he's going to fake the mid-range. He's going to drive in and get the bucket. Kawhi Leonard is playing really well right now. 12 of the 17 points for Kawhi coming up here in this first quarter. You got to stop him, Timberwolves. Come on. Here's Naz. He tramples over one and gets the roll in. Naz Reid gets on the board here in Minnesota since Sunday afternoon here on Super Bowl Sunday, and the Clippers are going to call a timeout. Both teams have used a timeout, but it's been the Kawhi Leonard show here in Minnesota. Appreciate everybody watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. We're just, gonna spend some time here just kind of chilling. Just chilling with y'all. Appreciate, again, everybody who's watching. Really do appreciate it. Because you could be doing anything else, but you choose to watch this, and I'm grateful. I am very grateful for you. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys want more content, I'm pumping out content every couple days or so, especially during the weekend. I love pumping out content during the weekend because there's no school to work on and stuff like that. But feel free giving me your thoughts on the game so far. And just thoughts in general about anything sports related. Appreciate everybody watching. Who do you guys have winning in the Super Bowl? Let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. Still on a commercial break right now in the first quarter. Oh, man. I'm just making sure our stream is looking good as well. We do that once in a while, kind of test up. 3 views today. Perfect. 3 viewers. That's all we care. Good. I mean, everything sounds really good. So, excuse me. I'm glad. Very glad. Pop out chat is what we need for sure. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I think I have a little thing that works here that everything can work, that I can see the chat, I can see the game, I can see my scoreboard. It's everything's working. Everything's working, and thank you guys. I'm just gonna keep saying that because you guys don't have to be watching, but you are. So appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot more than you know. Let me know anything. Ask any questions. Let me know your thoughts on the game. I will answer once I see them. Once I see them, I will answer for sure. So go ahead, drop any questions, comments throughout the game. I'll be here at least through halftime, maybe longer, depending. Let me know what you guys are doing as well for Super Bowl Sunday. Are you going to a Super Bowl party? I know a lot of people that are, so we're just kind of chilling today. We are kind of chilling today. We're back. 3:34 remaining. If you want a timestamp for where I'm kind of getting all of this, dude, we're just kind of. Can we just get back to? Let's go back to basketball. Holy cow, they really love taking commercial breaks. It's something that I don't always understand. The players want to get back to playing. You know they do. You know they do. Got the chat up though, so anything you need to say, let me know. But here we go. For the first time, I think the Clippers starting to play some players off their bench. Bones Highland is out there for the Minnesota Timberwolves as well. And it's stolen by Edwards. Edwards is gonna slam this one home. Come on, Edwards. That's what we needed. Hopefully that got the crowd going. 8 points, 3 of 7 shooting in this first quarter for Anthony Edwards. And the Clippers move it in. Guess what? Stolen by Bones Highland. Bones is on the floor. He pokes this free. Edwards to Dosunmu. Dosunmu, don't be too. He's going to lay it in. And there's his first baskets with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Dosunmu, trading deadline acquisition, gets his first basket. And it's a 17-16 game here in the first quarter. Some very good defense by your Minnesota Timberwolves. Come on. Come on, boys. Let's go. We need this. We need some good defense. We need some good scoring. Edwards had that steal in the slam. Then Dosunmu had his first, Bones stole it. Wait, nope. Was it Bones? Okay. The problem is here, Bones and Dosunmu look exactly the same. Nope. Dosunmu got the steal, and Dosunmu got the basket. Come on. That's what we need. Why do they both also have to be third? I think they're both teens. So they look like the same number too. Come on, boys. Really? The first free throw, I don't know why there's a free throw, but Clippers hit a free throw. Hey, yo, yes. Over, under. Hold up. Over, under. Yeah, I see you. I think we go over 10 points for sure. I mean, the bench needs it. So, hold on. They hit the second free throw. If he doesn't go over, 10 points, I think I wouldn't call it a fail, but I think he wants to score over 10 points, and I think the Timberwolves bench needs that. And I do think he's a talented player. Was it my first preference for that's it. Bones Highland hits a 3. Come on. It wasn't my ideal preference to get at the trade deadline, but hey, it makes our team better than it was before the trade deadline. And yeah, I think we get some points out of Dosunmu. I think 12 to 13 points is what I think. But the Timberwolves have come in alive and now have tied the game up at 19. And Edwards is on the ground. Anthony Edwards is holding his leg on the ground. Uh-oh. Is he what even happened? I don't care about the Bones 3, bro. I want to see what happened to Edwards. It must not be that bad because Anthony Edwards is staying on the floor. Yes, he is. He was clutching his right calf, I think. But we'll see. We'll see how that progresses. Maybe if the Timberwolves can get in a comfortable lead, then you can just kind of rest Edwards if that's a problem. But here are the Clippers. The Clippers put in a basket, and it's put up a basket, but they can't hit. Sorry. I'm a little sick here, so Sorry if, I sound a little sick because I am sick. All right. Here's Bones Highland. Bones sends this to Julius Randle. Randle in the corner working on his defender. He has a bit of a size difference. Finds an open Edwards for three, and Edwards can't hit. All right. Edwards not having the best shooting game today. Not having the best shooting game today, but that's okay. Here is the Clippers again. I think Kawhi is off. So it's going to be interesting to see what this Clipper team looks like without Zubac, without James Harden, who were both traded at the trade deadline. And it's another steal from Anthony Edwards. The defense for Edwards is going crazy. The shooting might not be there today, but, oh, man, it's for sure a good defensive game. Here's Nas, a three, and it's no good. Nas, what are we doing? Still 19-19. It's a 9-2 Timberwolves run here with about a minute to go in the first quarter. Appreciate everybody watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Clippers moving in around top of the key. They're going to lob this open, and they score off the dunk. There we go. That is, dude, this is the problem. I don't know the Clippers as much, so I will try to learn these players as much as I can. As Bones just airballed a three in pursuit on the Clippers. You got to stop saying, I don't know. But it's a good defensive play by Randle, but they're able to get the rebound. And the Clippers extend the lead, which was, it was a tie game for like a couple minutes. And all of a sudden, a 4-point lead for the LA Clippers. Minnesota's going to let this run out. 10 seconds left. Edwards is going to get the first shot. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Edwards moving. His double team finds a wide open. Dosunmu, you got to get up. He gets it up, and it is no good. I couldn't tell if it had gone in or if it was an air ball. Dosunmu took way too long to shoot that. He was open. He should have taken a three. But that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Very interesting quarter. Low scoring, 23-19. We're going to get the second quarter coming up in just a little bit. Thank you, guys. But more on the Dosunmu discussion. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that accusation. I truly do think it's a good move. It took me a couple days to, say, okay, and we're not getting Giannis. It's unfortunate, right? I really wanted Giannis. If you know me personally, you know how much I wanted Giannis. But, after a couple days to think about it, especially I've had a lot of time to think about it because I've been sick. So I've been just, kind of thinking about it right now. And I've thought about it, and I do really think that it's a good move. It helps the bench, and I do think the bench is a big concern. It was a big concern prior to the trade deadline. And now, besides, Naz Reid, now you have Dosunmu, who's going to be good off the bench. And now if Bones Highland can continue to play well, so what Bones will do for us here is he'll have a couple good games. And I like Bones Highland a lot. However, he's very inconsistent. So if we can get the 12 to 15 point night Bones Highland almost every night, we're going to be in a better spot. And then also if Io does that as well and Nas does that. So what I'm looking here, the ideal bench is if two of these three guys, Nas, Io, and Bones Highland, if two out of those three guys can get somewhere between 12 and 15 points, I think the Timberwolves win on, a normal night. There's going to be off nights where Edwards can't shoot. And I do think if Edwards can't shoot and, hit as many shots, I do think the Timberwolves tend to lose those games. But if Edwards has a normal 25 to 30 point night, maybe even a 35 point night, and then two of those three guys get at least 12 points, I think the Minnesota Timberwolves will probably win those games that those players perform well. Because we know how good Gobert is defensively. We know how consistent DiVincenzo is. And then whether you like him or not, McDaniels and Randle, they both give you pretty good defensively. You're pretty solid in them. You believe in them pretty much in the defensive side of the ball. Sure, they're a little inconsistent with the offensive side of the ball. But overall, it's a good starting group. Would it have been better with Giannis? for sure. It was Giannis Antetokounmpo that we were trying to get. However, that just ultimately fell through. The Bucks decide not to move him at all. But man, this has been a long break. But yeah, Giannis or Io, the more realistic, thing was Io, and they got him. And I'm excited. He is on the bench now. He's averaging 15 points a game. So if he can average his average, if he can even average 12 points, a little under his average points per game. And by the way, he's shooting 45% from three, 21% from the floor. If he can do almost that every night for you, or almost every night, you're going to be in a good spot. You're in a better spot than you were 24 hours before the trade deadline. Here's Randall, top of the key as we are back to live action. He misses it. Nas under the basket is going to get blocked and then gets the roll in. Good fighting for the ball for Nas Reed. It makes this a 2-point game here. 11:34 remaining as your time sink in the second quarter. A nice floater there, and that's good. Clippers continue to hit their shots. Really impressive. I've been really impressed by this Clipper team who, traded a lot of their stars away at the trade deadline as they just block Randall. I don't even know how to pronounce that dude's name. Holy cow, it's long. It is long, bro. It has the hyphen in it, but he just got up there and just swatted that thing away. Holy cow. Number 14 on the Clippers. You can look up how to pronounce his name. Yannick Cohen Niedenhauser. I'm sorry, not good with those kinds of names. But here's Bones Highland. Highland, top of the key. He's going to get a screen from Randall. And Bones, kick out. DiVincenzo, corner three. And it's no good. Rebounded by the LA Clippers. We got ourselves a 25-21 game. Here's Kawhi Leonard of the LA Clippers working on Jaden. Trying to spin. He finds a wide open. It's that number 12 guy again. And it's too strong on the three-point shot. Rebounded by Bones Highland. Highland coming in. Driving. Layup. Good. Bones Highland. Come on, Bones Highland. He has 5 points. He's 2 of 3 from the floor today. Come on, boys. Kawhi Leonard. A lot of this offense is going to run through him, without James Harden, without Zubac. He gets fouled. He's on the floor. He's going to shoot 2 free throws here with 10:29 remaining in the second quarter. Oh, I was going to put up a poll. That's what I keep forgetting to do. My bad. Who wins? Wolves? I mean, the Wolves better win, right? But the Wolves better win this game. If they don't win this game, it's gonna be a little embarrassing. And I don't think I can do back-to-back embarrassing losses as Kawhi Leonard misses his first free throw. Come on. I don't think the Timberwolves can afford these back-to-back embarrassing losses. I think they have to win. If they don't win, it's a little concerning. Not gonna lie. And it's games that you should have won in a tight Western Conference. As Kawhi's second free throw just happens to roll in. It's still a one-possession game. Here's Bones Highland. We're number 8 now. He switched over a little bit. He used to be, I don't know. Maybe he was 8. I'm not sure. Randall's fouled again. I mean, the Clippers are playing really physical. And I mean, when you think about it, you come from the Clippers' point of view, they're sitting in a playoff spot right now. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, they're in a play-in spot, but technically they could still hypothetically make the playoffs. I mean, they're going to make the play-in most likely. But here's DiVincenzo as a 3, and DiVincenzo can't hit again. He's missed a couple of those so far. Hopefully he can start getting a go, as the Timberwolves have only hit 1 3, and a foul is called, offensive foul, on the LA Clippers with 10:06 left here in the second quarter. I mean, there's been 4 made three-pointers here in the first 14 minutes of the basketball game. 3 for the Clippers, 1 for your Minnesota Timberwolves. 1 of 9 from three-point land for your Timberwolves. Here is Bones Highland. Highland working on. I don't know why we have the stupid vertical camera, but Bones is going to get this to DiVincenzo, and he misses the layup. But I believe he got fouled, so he will go to the line. I mean, it should have been an easy and 1. But DiVincenzo will shoot 2 free throws, missing. I mean, he's in his head right now. I think he needs to chill. He needs to just reset. Hit that reset button, Dante. It's okay. It's okay, Dante. Dante, one of my favorite players on the Timberwolves. Here's Dante. He hits that first free throw. Oh, man. And guess what? They're taking another mini commercial break while Dante hits his free throw. Oh, come on. Does he hit it? I mean, he's going to take his free throw and... Nope, bro. Oh, gosh. He misses his second free throw, but the Timberwolves get it again, and I believe that's a 3. Bones Highland taking a 3 to give the Timberwolves the lead, their second 3 of the game. Dante, a good defensive play, and they're going to call Dante on the foul, but man, that was a quick. So Dante misses the free throw. I believe Julius rebounded the basketball straight away to Bones Highland, top of the key, and then he just threw that. He just chucked that, went in, it was money, and Bones Highland gives the Timberwolves their first lead of the game, I believe, as the Clippers missed their first free throw. So you will stay in the lead. You will stay in the lead. Or tie this game if, again, this is the Niedenhauser. I think it's Niedenhauser. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He's going to take his second free throw, and he gets that one. So we got ourselves another tie game, 27-27. This game on ESPN, by the way, as well. If you don't have FanDuel, well, it's on ESPN, and if you don't have ESPN, then you can continue to watch over here. Here's Naz Reid. He's faking a bunch. He gets this out to Julius Randle. Randle, a step back mid-ranger, and gets that one a fall. Come on, Julius. You deserve a little one of those here with about 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Here's Kawhi. He's guarded heavily by Jaden McDaniels. He's going to take a 3, though, on Jaden, and guess what? It's cash. Trading leads back and forth. Kawhi Leonard hits his 16th point of the day. He has 16 here in the opening quarter and a half. And then Naz Reid falls to the floor but is able to reclaim the lead. Changing buckets. And then Kawhi hanging on the rim. Missed the dunk. The Timberwolves come the other way. Bones misses the layup. But then Julius Randle is able to get the second chance points. It is now 33-30. Timeout, Clippers. And come on. Let's go. This is what we needed. Bones Highland misses the layup, but Julius Randle's right there and puts it back. And we go to a commercial break. Maybe do we start talking about a little football? Seahawks or Patriots? Seahawks or Patriots? Let me know in the chat. Seahawks or Patriots? Let me know in the chat while we wait for the game to resume here in the second quarter. I just realized that was kind of in the way. Let me fix that. Well, y'all type. I mean, you don't have to type. I understand some people can't type. I've been there myself. I've been right there myself where I can't type. Appreciate everybody watching. Now we got three viewers watching. Come on, let's go. These do well. The NFL live play-by-play and reactions actually do well. These NBA ones aren't as good all the time. So appreciate everybody who decides to tune in. You're making a difference in my life. I don't know why I did that. Can I try to fix that? It's kind of irritating me that I can only see the second, like you can only see half of the second quarter slide as we're on a commercial break. I think I should be able to just zoom out. That should be fine, right? I think so. Does it affect this one though? Oh yeah, it does. It's fine. It's all good. It affects like some different screens of mine, but it's all right. We got a bunch of different tabs open today. Appreciate everybody. Where are you guys watching from? Do we got Minnesota fans? Do we got, Clipper fans? Maybe. Do we just got neutral NBA fans, or just people who are enjoying their afternoon and decided, hey, I'm gonna tune in over here. So let me know where you guys are tuning in from, if that's something you feel like you want to do. Timberwolves, though, currently up by 3. Here we got about 8 minutes, I believe, to go in the second quarter. Let's take a look at some standings. Let's take a look at the Western Conference. Both of these teams in the Western Conference. This is the Western Conference playoff bracket. The Thunder right now are in first place with 40 wins and 13 losses. The Spurs 3.5 games back at 36 and 16. Then you got the Nuggets, Rockets, and Lakers, and then your Minnesota Timberwolves are 1 game behind the Lakers and Rockets, who are 1 game behind the Denver Nuggets. And then you see right there, there are the Clippers. They're just kind of chilling at 10 in a play-in spot right now, 4 games up on the Memphis Grizzlies. I do think the only team out of these bottom 5 in the Western Conference that has a chance to make the play-in is Utah with the addition of Jaren Jackson. But I still don't totally know how that is going to go. Again, let's make sure that's going good. Perfect. We'll be back to live action right now. Let me just reload. FanDuel Sports Network. Here we go. 8:25 left, and it is Chris Dunn, I believe, kickball. We're playing kickball now. DiVincenzo kicked the ball away from the Clippers player. I believe, that was Chris Dunn. Kawhi Leonard. I mean, Brook Lopez isn't on right now, so I know the starters for the Clippers. I don't know their bench. I'm sorry. I'm a Minnesota fan. I don't know them, and I know all the Timberwolves rivals players. Like I know probably the whole Thunder roster as Kawhi hits a 2 layup right there. I know the Thunder's roster. I know most of the Spurs roster. I know most of Denver's roster. But other than that, I know a lot of the key players for every other team, but I don't know all the bench players. Here is a wide open Julius Randle for 3. And guess what? Brick shot. Julius Randle still can't hit a 3. That's okay. The Minnesota Timberwolves are 2 of 11. 2 of 11 from the 3-point land. It seems like I'm shooting 3s. If you know me, I can't shoot a 3 to save my life. Actually, no, I can. I can, but not very much. DiVincenzo with 3. Can he get it to go? No, he can't. DiVincenzo's not having a good game. He needs to stop shooting. Maybe just needs to settle down, get some assists, and then go back to shooting in the second half. 7:42 left. Here's Chris Dunn. Dunn makes McDaniels just fall over and not fall over, but jump around and lose his balance as the Clippers reclaim the lead 34-33. Here's Bones Highland for 3. That wasn't Bones. You guys, why does Bones and Dosunmu have to look so much alike? He hits his first 3 as a Timberwolf, but then the Clippers go back and answer right back with John Collins hitting his second 3 of the day. Here's DiVincenzo. Can he get out of his slump? No, he can't. He turns the ball over. DiVincenzo not having a good game whatsoever. Here's Collins. Over to the guy. What's his name? I forgot his name. Hauser. Niedenhauser. He's going to get fouled. But what a sequence. Okay. I got to figure out how to figure out who's Highland and who's Io. I know it's going to just, I'm going to be able to, I haven't watched Io a lot, so I'll learn his body language. But even Bones, I kind of don't always know his body language. So I'm sorry if I give credit to the wrong guy a couple times here. But, yeah, he hits his first free throw. And Edwards checking back in. So he was off. He is still limping a little bit. Something to pay attention to. Just something to pay attention to. John Collins, not at the free throw line right now, but he's one of the dudes that I do know from a long time, and he hits the second free throw, giving the Clippers a 3-point lead here with 6:55 left. Here's Dosunmu to Anthony Edwards. Edwards, can we get a 3 going? No? We're going to get this to Dosunmu. Dosunmu gonna take a 3. Deep 3 is no good. Rebound, Gobert, and he slams this one. What? They're not counting it. I don't know why they're not counting it. Maybe I have to start turning up the sound. Hold up. Oh, it's because he was hanging on the rim and the ball was loose that the ref thought it was going out. So they thought by hanging on it, Gobert knocked the ball in and it would have gone out. That's the stupidest rule ever. Never knew that. Oh, sorry. The Timberwolves should have 36. Excuse me. As the Clippers hit another 2-pointer. Here's Julius Randle. Randle driving in. He's going to try to hit a step back mid-range. Never mind. He kicks this out to Edwards. Edwards for three. It's no good, but they're actually not going to count. They're going to call an offensive foul on Julius Randle. An 11-3 run in the last 2 minutes here for the LA Clippers. Again, 6:22 remaining. Randle gets subbed out. I think we need to bench him. I think Gobert wants him benched, and I think everybody else we should bench Randle a little bit. I think he just doesn't seem like he's got it. Come on, Randle. You got to be our co-star. Except I don't think you're worthy of being our co-star, all right? Here's Kawhi. Kawhi driving in on Gobert. He's actually going to step back out to the three-point line into the corner. He's working on Gobert. He's crossing him up, but Gobert is standing his ground, and Gobert gets the block. Come on, Gobert. Yeah. Yeah, Gobert. Let's go. Timeout, Timberwolves. But Gobert, a nice block on Kawhi. Kawhi was trying to, get him to shake, trying to break his ankles, but Gobert stood his ground. Yeah, we got a 5-point game here with about 6 minutes to go. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Feel free to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you aren't already. We're on our road to 200 subscribers. We pump out podcast forms. We do short form gaming content. We do it all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And I will not beg for subscribers until halftime now. That's going to be a challenge. Let's see if I don't know what. It's not begging for subscribers. It's just, it kind of is, I guess. But hey, I do this. You guys are watching. You like the content. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And now I'm going to stop talking about that. Let's talk about basketball. We got so far in the poll, 100%. One person has said that the Timberwolves are going to win. I think that should be higher. Vote in the poll. There's people watching. Vote in the poll. Who do you guys think would win? It's simple. You can even leave after that. You can even leave after that. Make sure our stream quality is good. And it's still, yep, it looks good. Pretty good. Let's go. Stream quality looks pretty good. Appreciate it. We're having a good day. It's Super Bowl Sunday? Super Bowl Sunday? Yeah, I'm not streaming the Super Bowl. Not streaming the Super Bowl. I'm actually going to just watch it and relax. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to watch the Super Bowl. Not going to lie. I'm not quite sure if I want to watch the Super Bowl because of Sam Darnold. If you know, I'm a Minnesota sports fan, and, Sam Darnold kind of made the Vikings look silly for not re-signing him because now he's in the Super Bowl. Yeah. But, hey, that's okay. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah is in. He's fired, so we're good. We're chilling. Again, I will be live until halftime. Then we'll take a little bit of a stoppage and come back for the third and fourth quarter. Unless, of course, I have to just leave. I don't think I will. It's 3 o'clock. The Super Bowl starts in 2.5 hours. So I think this game should be over by then, but we're going to take a break at a halftime for sure. I'll probably just put on some music for y'all. Copyright-free music, because that's what you have to do so you don't get copyrighted, dude. If I were to get a copyright strike, that would not be great. That would not be great. I don't think I could post for like 2 months or something if I got a copyright strike. That would not be good. We gotta use free music that we can use. But I got some stuff here in my little thing here. I'll show you guys something that I got. I got we got this. Hold up, that's the wrong one. That's more of like a breaking news, but we got some background music here. Yeah, we don't need background music. Anyway, let's go back to, are we back? Are we back, Target Center? Yes, we are back to Target Center. But anyway, yeah, at halftime, we got 6 minutes till halftime. I will take a little bit of a stoppage. And then come back for the third quarter. Obviously, you can listen to that music if you want, or just stop. Kawhi Leonard, though, has been really good. He's been really good. He has 20 points so far, and we've only played a quarter and a half. It's absolutely insane. Kawhi Leonard, we got to stop him. If you could stop Kawhi, without Kawhi, you take away 20 points, he's scoring over about half, exactly almost half. They have 41 points. 20 of those points have been from Kawhi Leonard. That's just insane. Here's Gobert. Gobert makes a man jump and gets fouled with it. So Gobert will be sent to the free throw line with 5:42 left with a 5-point game, a 5-point lead for the Clippers. Hopefully, Gobert can hit both of his free throws, not just one of them. Can we hit both of them, Gobert? Let's hit both of them. Never mind. He's not going to the line because never mind. Excuse me. I don't know what we're doing. But here's Edwards. Top of the key three. Oh, no. He missed. Again, bro? Come on. I got to get water. Hold on, Mike. I don't know what we doing, Edwards. I don't know what we doing. Here's Chris Dunn working on. I think that's Dosunmu. Nope, that's Bones Highland. Okay, I can tell now. I got it. We're locking in. Here's Kawhi. Kawhi again. That shot was short, but here's John Collins. Collins is a mid-range master, and his shot is no good. It's rebounded by Gobert. Out to Bones Highland. Highland working on Chris Dunn to Naz Reid. Naz Reid, can we take a three? No, we're going to lob it. It's Gobert. It was too strong for Gobert to make anything to do with it. And here is Naz Reid. Reid moving in, top of the key. Is he going to step back three? No, he's not. He's going to drive, kick this one out to Dosunmu. Dosunmu is no good, but then Gobert is able to hammer it home. And we got a three-point game with 4:43 left here in the second quarter. Gobert, 4 points, 2 of 3 from shooting today. We got to shoot. We got to get some more buckets. Let's get 10 points, Gobert. Let's get another double-double. Here's Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi working on Anthony Edwards. Here is Vince Dunn. Top of the key. 3 is good. Money for Chris Dunn. And he extends the lead back to 6. 44-38 is your score. Here's Ayo Dosunmu. Dosunmu going to drive. Nope, spinning around. Lobs it up. Gobert could not put it back. And out comes Chris Dunn yet again. Dunn for the Clippers. Spinning. Gets this to Kawhi. Kawhi moving on Naz. Not fouled by Naz. He's going to lay it in, and they will call the foul on Naz Reid there. It was a physical, very physical 1v1 between Naz Reid and Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi, I think, will go to the free throw line. Should go to the free throw line. And will go to the free throw line. Kawhi will shoot 2 free throws. 3:59 remaining here in the second quarter. 20-point night for Kawhi trying to extend that. He hits the first free throw. And, yeah, we'll see. So he's close to a 25-point first half. Absolutely insane. Clippers shooting their 12th free throw today. And boom, hits it. 22-point night. 22-point first half for Kawhi Leonard as the Clippers lead the Timberwolves by 8 points. Here as we approach 3:50 left in the second quarter. Anthony Edwards gets a screen from Gobert. Edwards working on Dunn. He has a little bit of a size matchup, but then is double-teamed. Ayo Dosunmu now is double-teamed. He has a size mismatch. Top of the key 3 is no good for Naz Reid. They were close to having a shot clock violation. They might have even counted that as a shot clock violation. So Naz just had to quickly put it up. But here's Dunn. Dunn finds Kawhi. I don't know why Kawhi seems to be open all the time. He puts up a shot. And guess what? It's good. A 24-point night for Kawhi Leonard. And it's a 10-point game here in Minnesota. Timberwolves, we can't do this. We just lost to the Pelicans. We cannot lose to the Clippers as well. Here's Edwards working on another double team, and he's stripped away. No foul. I don't know why. But here's John Collins. He slams it home, and the Clippers have gone up by 12. They've gone up by 12. Are you kidding me? 16-2 run here in the last 4.5 minutes. What are we doing, Timberwolves? What the heck are we doing? Here's Highland, a 3, too strong. Now we're just putting up bricks. Timberwolves, this does not look good whatsoever. Kawhi, guarded by Ayo Dosunmu. Dosunmu making his Timberwolves debut. He's guarding Kawhi, who has 24 points here in the first half. Chris Dunn lays it in, and a 14-point lead for the Clippers here over the Timberwolves. Naz going to put up a 3. Cannot hit. Another brick. Another rebound for Kawhi Leonard. Leonard working on Dosunmu. Dosunmu trying to be a little aggressive, but can't foul because they would put him in the bonus. And thankfully, Kawhi misses his 3-point jumper. And now Edwards trying to calm everyone down. 38 points here, and we have 2 minutes left in the Second quarter, Edwards has it stolen away. That should have been a foul. And then Nas steals it away from Kawhi. Fast break point. Here's Highland. Highland trying to figure out what to do. He just basically stopped moving. He's going to kick this one out to Nas Reed, who then puts it out of bounds, turns over the basketball. And, bro, what is going on? What the heck is going on, Timberwolves? 52-38. I mean, you're on a team that traded all their key pieces besides Kawhi. Highland going to the bench. 13 first half turnovers, and we still got a minute 45 left. We still got a minute 45 left here in the second quarter. Timberwolves trailing by 14 points. Remember, hey, nothing's out of the question because they blew a 14-point game. They had a 14-point first half lead on Friday, so maybe they're going to do what the Pelicans did to them as Gobert gets a block. Here's Julius Randle. Randle to Nas Reed. Finds Gobert. Gobert finally will score, get them to 40 points. It's a 12-point game with a minute 19, a minute 18 left for your time sink. Gobert, 6 points on 3 of 5 shooting. Here's Brook Lopez. Lopez working on Gobert. We do know Lopez can hit the three, but he's going to spin lob this up, and they stepped out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover from the Clippers. It's been turnover city for both teams here with a minute 7 left here in the second quarter. Clippers in the bonus. And here is Nas Reed. Reed to Anthony Edwards, a minute 5, a minute 4, a minute 3, a minute 2, a minute 1, and 1 minute left here in the fourth quarters. 15 seconds to shoot with a shot clock. Here's Edwards. Edwards throws it away. Bro, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Edwards trying to pass. Reed could not catch the freaking ball. And 14 turnovers in the first half compared to 10 for the Clippers. 24 turnovers. It's been a messy game here. By the way, it's also on ESPN, so national TV is getting to see this embarrassment. Here is Brook Lopez. He puts it up over Rudy Gobert, and Brook Lopez hits his first points of the game, gets his first points of the game. It's 54-40, a 14-point game. Here's Dosunmu to Anthony Edwards. Edwards, top of the key. Can he finally get a three to go? No, he cannot. It's no one's night. Dante can't shoot. And Edwards can't shoot as Reed is now on the ground. This is just mass chaos for your Minnesota Timberwolves. This is the worst possible thing to ever happen here. The worst possible first half. I think this is the worst first half that I've seen from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Maybe I got to stop streaming Timberwolves games because I know I streamed the Hawks game. That was bad, but I mean, they were at least kind of in there. This has been pretty bad. Here's Edwards. Edwards with 21 seconds left in the second quarter. He's going to drive it, and it is blocked away. It will stay, and it goes out of bounds. So it will stay with the Timberwolves. Brook Lopez gets that block with 18.5 seconds. The Minnesota Timberwolves can now have the last shot if they are patient. 4 blocks for the Clippers compared to 1 for the Timberwolves here in this first half. They lob this up to Julius Randle. Randle going to hit a step-back mid-range jumper and finally can hit the shot. And it's a 12-point game here, 54-42, 13 seconds, 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds left here in the second quarter. Clippers are going to wait. They get a screen. They're just waiting here. 2 seconds, 1 second. They got to put up a shot. They put it up. It's no good. And we have hit halftime. What a disaster for your Minnesota Timberwolves as they find themselves down 12 points to a Clippers team that is 24-27, traded away James Harden and Ivanka Zubac at the trade deadline, and this has not been the best game. This has not been an even mid-game for your Minnesota Timberwolves. It's been an awful game for your Timberwolves, but hey, we still got another half. They can turn it around. We'll see if they can do that. Coming up in the third quarter, I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. I'll be back at the third quarter. Appreciate everybody for watching. Don't forget to keep God first because he's the most important thing in your lives. And I'll see you guys at the start of the third quarter. I'm just going to set up something here for some music or something. Something for nope, that's not what we want. We want this. There we go. And I will see you guys in just a little bit. All right, everybody. We back. We are back. We're just waiting for the halftime to be over and for us to get back into action here. Appreciate everybody who is still watching. I just want to, here. Let's just talk here a little bit about this game so far. Just had to go do a couple of things. That's why I kind of just took a little bit of a break. But let me pull up the box score a little bit so we can just kind of talk a little bit about this game while we wait for it to resume. Should be back very shortly. All right, so let's go. Boom. Excuse me. Gosh, I don't know why this is taking forever. Come on, we just need the box score. There we go. All right. Boom. There we go. We're just going to look a little bit about the box score here. While we just wait for... is this better? Why can't I get a good view right now? My goodness. Okay. Let's just go back over here. That's going to have to do. That's going to just have to do for now. Right now, we are in halftime. And the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're not doing too good. Not doing too good. Okay, hold on. Highlights are... Okay. Be quiet. But yes, Kawhi Leonard is the big story of the game here for the Clippers, they have 24 first half points. He plays 18 of the 24 minutes. He's 3 of 7 from 3-point land. But we're going to actually get back to live action very shortly. Some other honorable mentions here. John Collins has 10 points. Chris Dunn has 7 off the bench. Niederhauser, who, I figured out how to say his name. He has 7 points off the bench. But for the Timberwolves, it's just unfortunate. Nobody in double figures. Bones has 8 off the bench. Dosunmu in his debut has 5. Nas has 6. Edwards has 8, but then everybody else just kind of not doing anything right now here. And it's unfortunate if you're the Timberwolves, because you I feel like probably should win this game. You probably came into this game thinking, it was going to be a little easier than we all thought. Well, turns out we were wrong. We were wrong, because this has not been a great game here for your Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's see if they can turn it around here as we are getting ready for the third quarter. They're just doing a final recap here. But also the Clippers just shot really well. They shot 50% from the floor. As the Minnesota Timberwolves only shot 39%, 3 of 18 from 3-point land. That's crazy for the Timberwolves, who, are pretty good at 3-pointers. And you have Edwards, now Dosunmu, Bones, DiVincenzo. We should be hitting more threes. So hopefully we can make some adjustments, find our shots here. But we are underway here in the third quarter. Oh, man. Here we go. Anthony Edwards from the Logos working on Chris Dunn here to start things off. Gets a screen from Jaden McDaniels. You got to get Edwards going. You got to get him going. He only had 8 points as he almost lost it away. Is able to regain possession. Gets this to McDaniels. Sorry, that's Randall. Randall going to hit a shot, and that is no good. First shot of the second half does not go for the Timberwolves. And out comes Derek Jones. Jones to John Collins. Collins, a fadeaway. And the Clippers come back right where they left off, hitting their first shot here of the second half. Here's Edwards. Edwards moving, kicks this one out to Julius Randle. Randle driving in. Randle puts this to McDaniels. McDaniels, a 5-footer, and cannot hit. Timberwolves continuing to struggle. At this point, we might see Johan Baron J very shortly. Here comes Chris Dunn. Dunn lobs this one to Kawhi Leonard. Edwards is now guarding Leonard. Kawhi, mid-range jumper, fade away is good. And the Clippers and Kawhi continue to hit their shots while the Timberwolves cannot. Here's Julius Randle. Randle working on this time. Kawhi is guarding Randle. He kicks this one out. Edwards, you got to shoot your shot. He's going to drive in, kick this one out. That's Julius Randle. Randle, please don't hit a three. Don't even take a three, okay? Randle kicks this one wide open. Edwards, but they whistle it dead. And an offensive foul is another Timberwolves turnover. Randle has had quite a few turnovers. It's been unfortunate. It has been unfortunate how many turnovers Randle has had. Chris Dunn seems a little shaken up for the Clippers. But for the meantime, we will just watch some replays, I guess. There we go. And there we go. All right. Perfect. We're back. So we got another vote while we were away, I think, for the Timberwolves, who people still think the Timberwolves are going to win in the poll. So that's kind of shocking, despite having an awful first half. And, this first couple minutes of the second half has not been better. 58-42 is your score. And here's Kawhi Leonard. Leonard working on McDaniels to Brook Lopez. And this is Chris Dunn. Dunn guarded by DiVincenzo. And here's Derrick Jones Jr. And he hits his first three of the ball game. And the Clippers just continue to shoot. They just continue to shoot. And here is Gobert. Gobert to Edwards. Edwards. Step back. Three. Finally, Anthony Edwards hits a shot. That is a much-needed shot for Anthony Edwards, 61-45. Here's Kawhi. Kawhi, you got to stop Kawhi, too. He's up close to 30 points, and we haven't really even played much of the second half yet. Yeah, hook shot, it's good. And Kawhi Leonard keeps on hitting shots, 28 points, 10 of 19 today. And he is representing his team well as he tips this ball. Sorry, that was Derrick Jones Jr. who tipped the ball out of bounds. It will remain Timberwolves basketball with 9:30 left in the third quarter. Man, this just sucks. It just sucks because it's annoying that this game you probably should have won. But again, games that we should have won, as Edwards just falls to the ground. I think he'll get some free throws out of this. Games that you look on the schedule and say, oh, it's easy for the Timberwolves, it ultimately, I think, just means that they're going to lose because they seem to only be able to beat good teams, and they can't beat bad teams. And the Clippers, are kind of a mediocre team. They have Kawhi, but, the fact that they traded James Harden and Zubac, it's like they're worse than they've been. But Edwards, we're still not out of this game. He hits the free throw, makes this 63-46 here in the third quarter. And we're waiting for the second free throw from Anthony Edwards. He hits that one, I believe. Yes, he does. 63-47. Here's Kawhi. Kawhi finally double teamed. Who's going to be the open man? I don't know. But here's John Collins. Collins out to Derrick Jones Jr. to Chris Dunn. I think I got all the starters down by now. Here's Chris Dunn driving in. Floater is no good. It would have been a shot clock violation. Anyway, he just had to put it up. And here's Edwards. Timberwolves starting to put some shots together. Anthony Edwards needs to come alive. Puts this one in the corner. Julius Randle for three. Julius Randle finally hits a shot. His ninth point of the game, first three of the game. And this is a 13-point game. Here with 8.5 to go, Chris Dunn. Again, they're just double teaming players. Here's Derrick Jones. Derrick Jones Jr. We're guarded by Anthony Edwards. Brook Lopez. Hook shot, no. Fade away, in and out. And it is not good. And the Minnesota Timberwolves kind of picking it up a little bit. Starting to find their shots. 13 points they're trailing by. Still 8:20 left in the third. And then a whole nother fourth quarter. Still loads of time left for the Timberwolves to make a comeback, but they got to do it quick. Here's Anthony Edwards moving from left to right. Passes this one over to Julius Randle. Don't decide to take it top of the key. He's going to put a mid-range jumper. Julius Randle starting to heat up here. He's made his last two shots, and I believe that forces a timeout for the... Yes, it does. It forces a Clippers timeout. And come on. We're coming. Let's go. We got to stay. Julius Randle. Last 5 points have gone for Julius Randle. We're starting to pick it up here. Only down 11. We're only down 11 here in the third quarter. Appreciate everybody watching. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And, yeah. Yeah. For sure, though. So we're going to see, how we continue to, play here. Sorry, excuse me. But, yeah. We're on a commercial break here. Timberwolves starting to finally starting to hit some of their shots, which is really good. It's really good, for sure. Hit shots, and I mean, if finally that we can hit shots, maybe, just maybe, we can make or try to attempt a comeback here. Down only 11. We were down, I believe, 14 to start the half. But we'll see for sure. We'll see. In due time, we will know. But for now, we just wait. And I thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any suggestions to make this stream better, drop it in the comments section for sure. I'm trying to, expand this. For now, I just have just a simple scoreboard, and then my mic. I can't use my camera right now, so that's kind of out of the question. But other than that, everything else, I am open to any suggestions. So if you have any suggestions, let me know to make these streams better. I would appreciate all the help I can get, because for the viewers, I want to give you the best possible experience for you guys here, if you guys truly do enjoy this. So thank you guys. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Let me know your thoughts on the game here. Talking about, I'm reading the chat. We did have that one comment saying, do I think that Io will go over or under 10 points? I had initially said over 10 points. He's averaging, 15. So right now, though, let's just take a quick look. He has only 5. So I do think that's still looking good. I still think he could hit a couple threes here. So I'm not too worried about that. But other than that, that's really the only chat message. But yes, Timberwolves, we're back to live action. 8:05 left here in the third quarter. And the Timberwolves are starting to finally hit some shots. Edwards hit that 3, and then Julius Randle hit that corner 3 from a pass from Edwards. And then Julius Randle on the last possession that forced the Clippers timeout. Nice little mid-range shot there. And we got another Wolves vote in the chat. Come on, let's go. I don't know if when I clap, if my mic goes kind of crazy. I don't know. But here we go. Brooke Lopez, top of the key, gets this to Chris Dunn. I don't know. What am I doing? I don't know. Brooke Lopez plays this to, is that Kawhi? No, it's not Kawhi. That's John Collins. Collins working around. Uh-oh. I was worried for a second. Brooke Lopez tried to hit a top of the key 3. I do know he can hit those threes. As Edwards drives in, plays a wide open Randle, fakes. Oh gosh, Randle, what are we doing? Oh gosh, I think we drew a foul. I think we did draw a foul, but no. Edwards is definitely he's in some pain. Anthony Edwards is in some pain a lot. So again, he kind of injured it a little bit, I think, in the first quarter. So it's something we got to watch here. As Randle misses another 3-point shot, it's okay. He did have a kind of little bit of a hot stretch there, but now here is the Clippers top of the key. It is jump ball. That's gonna be a jump ball. That's gonna be a jump ball with Dunn and DiVincenzo on the ground. Dunn is hurting big time. Big time. He is. He's been hurting these last couple plays. It might even look like I don't want to say ruptured his Achilles or anything, but something like that. I don't think he did because he's still playing. But those Achilles injuries, actually, they're going to say ball for Clippers as Kawhi has it. But it looked like something in his calf moved. So something to pay attention to is there. So the Edwards injury, now the Dunn injury for the Clippers. But the Clippers can't take advantage of that advantage. They lob it up. Gobert with the slam. The two-hand slam. And single digits, boys. It's a single-digit deficit some way, somehow. That's a 9-point game. We've had 14 fast break points. That's been important, but Dunn is wide open. Nope, guarded by Edwards. Poked it out of bounds. It will stay with the Clippers. But good play. Good work, guys. Come on. Very good work by the Timberwolves. That's a good lob from DiVincenzo for the two-handed slam for Rudy Gobert. Man. It will be Clippers basketball. Done to inbound it. Here is Leonard. Leonard trying to get 30 points. Misses the floater. And here comes Anthony Edwards. Edwards still in a little bit of a pain. But, hey, the Timberwolves are still only down by 9. And, oh, my gosh. Anthony Edwards slams it. The one-handed slam. I guess he feels fine. Holy cow. Oh, that was insane. One-handed slam hanging on the rim. That is what we needed. Maybe that gives some life into this building. Oh, by the way, that's a basket. I forgot to add it to the point total. Here's Kawhi working on Gobert. Kawhi loses it. Good play. Momentum shifting. Here's Randall. Lobs it up. And that is McDaniels, who misses the dunk. It goes out of bounds. It will stay Timberwolves basketball. I think it's probably pretty loud in there. I don't even know how. I mean, they're showing this dunk again. Edwards starts from the paint and then just posterizes the 7'2". I think he's 7'2". Brook Lopez. Holy! It just absolutely shook the building. I mean, I'm guessing from that. And no. Whoa. Edwards, don't be yelling at the officials. We don't need anything. Something's going on. We're gonna take a break. They might be calling a foul on Edwards here. It might even be a technical. I'm not sure. They're taking a break. They're taking a break. So all we can do right now is remember that slam, because that slam was epic. That slam was so epic that literally I think that could have saved the game. Could have saved the game, you guys. It could have saved the game. That's from old Anthony. I haven't seen a slam like that from Anthony Edwards since his rookie days. Oh, whew. That got me a little excited. Not gonna lie. That got me a little excited, y'all. Got a little excited. Oh boy. So hey, the poll still says that the Timberwolves. Here, let's share it so you guys can see. Still has the Timberwolves winning. So, hey, y'all think the Timberwolves are going to win. So, hopefully that's... I want the Timberwolves to win. Not going to lie. I want the Timberwolves to win. I'm a Timberwolves fan. But let's hope you guys are right, because I want the Timberwolves to win a lot. And I think Edwards really legit maybe just saved the game. He possibly just saved that game with that dunk. That dunk was insane. That was nasty. That was an absolutely nasty dunk. Go look on. I mean, if you guys have social media, it's gonna be up right away. Oh, it's nasty. It is just nasty. I'm not gonna try to pull it up here. I have a really good stream quality. I don't want to mess anything up, but I really do think that changed the game. We're on a stop right now. I think somebody's challenging something. It might even be an official review. I don't have the sound on right now because obviously I'm talking, so I don't have the sound on, but I will probably turn the sound on in a second. So I probably will go quiet for a second when if an official speaks, because I do want to figure out what the heck's going on, right? Yeah, kind of want to do that. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I have not begged for subscribers this half yet. I'm not going to. All right? I don't even know why people say, oh, I'm begging for subscribers. I mean, I guess I kind of am, but it's like, hey, if you're watching, why not, right? That's all I'm saying. You don't need to. It's completely an option. A lot of people don't. I get tons of views, and people don't subscribe. So it's like I totally get it. Totally get it. I do that too. I do that to creators too all the time. So I totally get it. I'm not begging for subscribers right now. Nope. We're focusing on basketball. I'll probably ask at the end of the quarter, but that's just kind of how I normally do it. But okay, I'm trying to figure out what is going on. All right, so here's the crew chief. Hold up, I'm gonna be quiet for a second, just listening to the crew chief talk because I really want to figure out what the heck is going on, and then I will explain it to you in a second. Uh, I will. I'm okay. They're still not talking, bro. Crew chief, come on. I don't know. So yeah, I will go quiet for a sec because I'm gonna listen to the crew chief talk. But right now they're still talking. I mean, they're going over. I'm look. I think it might be even if. Oh, they're looking. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I don't have to. I figured it out on myself. They're looking at to figure out who the ball went off of. If it went off of DiVincenzo's foot or I believe Brooke Lopez's foot. So that's all they're doing. So it's nothing major. No technicals or anything. It should be Timberwolves basketball, but we'll see. I think they ruled it Timberwolves. Sorry, I think they ruled it Clippers ball, and that's why Edwards was getting mad. But so we'll see. We'll see for sure. Here we hold up. Okay, the ruling on the floor, that Minnesota has possession is there's not enough. They say there's not enough to overturn that, so it's going to stay Minnesota Timberwolves basketball. That's all it was about. It was a long stoppage. I'm sorry, but hopefully you guys can understand that. And so it's going to be Timberwolves basketball here. I really think that I just can't. I'm still over. Go look up. Go if you guys haven't already. Go look up that Go look up Anthony Edwards dunk versus Clippers today, and I bet you it will come up. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. DiVincenzo plays this up to Rudy Gobert, and now this is Anthony Edwards. Edwards in the corner working on the mid-range, and it's going to be a travel. They call a travel on Anthony Edwards, and a Minnesota turnover here with 5:40 left in the third quarter. Minnesota trailing by 7, but it was 14 at the start of the third quarter. So, hey, maybe they can do what the Pelicans did to them just on Friday night. Maybe a little bit of revenge here. But Dunn working. He's here at the top of the key. Dribbling. Finds Brooke Lopez. Lopez to Kawhi Leonard. He's guarded a little too loosely for my liking and makes the play. McDaniels a little too loosely of a guarding job there as Kawhi has 30 points here before the third quarter has ended. Man. Yeah, he's had quite a day. Quite a day. So let me just do the quick math. In 2.5 quarters, Kawhi Leonard, 30 points. And my stream is actually glitching like heck. Holy cow. All right, there we go. All right, Anthony Edwards coming up. Edwards moving. Gonna fake the three. Get this to Randall. Randall moving. 6 to shoot. Randall, you got to throw it. Oh, gosh, that's going to be a close shot. Nope, 2, 1. McDaniels puts it up. No good. It's okay. It's better because it's not necessarily a turnover. But we'll see. Here we go. Derek Jones Jr. Oh, it was almost stolen by Randall. Here's Jones Jr. He falls. A foul on the floor will be against DiVincenzo. And that's another foul on DiVincenzo today. And here we go. Dosunmu coming back in. He's coming in for, Dante DiVincenzo. And then I believe Naz Reid is coming in for Rudy Gobert. It is Clippers basketball. Top of the key. Kawhi Leonard taking a 3. And it is no good. Thankfully, he finally missed a shot. He just kind of felt like that all day long. A lot of rebounds, a lot of missed shots, a lot of turnovers. In a very, very interesting game here, Sunday afternoon, February 8th. Super Bowl Sunday, by the way. Let me know. Who are you picking in the Super Bowl? But there's a stoppage on the cores are just kind of resetting. Edwards still kind of limping a little bit. Dosunmu plays this or inbounds it to Edwards. Edwards moving top of the key, tripped up a little bit, but is able to get this to Randall. Top of the key three. Do I even have to tell you what he did? He missed, bro. Like, I don't get why he decides to take these top of the key threes all the time. Like, especially today when the Minnesota Timberwolves have only hit 5 of 23 from the 3-point land. Like come on, Randall. Come on. Edwards mid-range jumper. It looks good off the hands. Unfortunately, they can't do it. And it's another rebound for the LA Clippers. It's now all of a sudden a 9-point game. And here is Kawhi Leonard. Leonard working, kind of double-teamed, kind of not double-teamed. Yep, he is double-teamed. And still gets a shot off, and guess what? He still hits it. 67-56. Don't you dare mention that stupid meme. 6-7-6. No, we don't care about it, especially when it's the Clippers beating the Timberwolves. 67-56. 3:39 left. Minnesota timeout. With 3:39 left here in the third quarter, Minnesota, we got to figure out something here. You had it. You were close. Fortunately, you're kind of losing a little bit of momentum here. It's an 11-point game now. Still a quarter and like an eighth left with about 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter, with also then 12 minutes in the fourth quarter. So 16 minutes still left to be played here in the game. So you're not totally out of this, but you got to start hitting some shots. I think you got to get this down to like an 8 or 7-point game if you want a shot to come back. But it's going to be interesting. Going to be really interesting to think here. Iowa's kind of gone quiet. Dosunmu has kind of gone quiet, unfortunately. I wanted him to succeed. I mean, I don't think they've played him great as well, so they haven't played him as much as they should. But again, also, if the Timberwolves lose this game, they're in jeopardy of falling to a play-in spot. That's huge. That's huge. That's just so annoying. Like the game on Friday against the Pelicans, and then this game here against the Clippers. It's just games that you should win, but yet you're finding ways to lose. It's kind of annoying. Bones is getting ready to come in, but here's Dosunmu. Dosunmu to Naz Reid. Reid driving in a little bit, finds an open man. Dosunmu for 3, and it is no good. Dosunmu can't hit. No one can hit a shot today. And here's Dunn. Dunn coming out. Finds an open man, and he hits the 3. 70-56. I believe that's Simers. I believe that's how you say his name. And it's a 14-point. It's back to a 14-point game. Reid for a 3. Off the line, and this game, oh gosh. You had a chance. And now the Clippers have gone on a 7-0 run. Here's another 3 chance. Make that money and make that a 10-0 Clippers run in the last 3 minutes. Oh gosh, you're just getting embarrassed. Anthony Edwards can't get anything to go. He's going to try a 3, and it does not. It takes bad bounces. It does not go in. 70-56. Absolutely atrocious, embarrassing game. And I believe that is going to be a steal. Minnesota is able to regain possession. McDaniels needs to go sit on the bench, and yes, he will. Good pursuit, though. He forced that. I think he forced the backcourt violation. Which is good. But I believe Bones, Highland, and Rudy Gobert come back into this game. Highland to Gobert here. Gobert's setting shot at top of the key. He's gonna give this one to Naz Reid. Reid then loses the ball, but Edwards able to re-get it and gets it in. Golly, I'm struggling for words today. 17 points for Anthony Edwards, but he's really the only person kind of scoring. Edwards, hopefully he can go off in the fourth quarter to make this somewhat close. Here's Brook Lopez. Lopez guarded by Gobert. He gets this to John Collins. Collins is going to shoot, but I believe we had an offensive foul. Never mind. It was a defensive foul. The ball will stay with the Clippers. And, oh gosh. Brook Lopez will get subbed out. And the Clippers will inbound the basketball. John Collins. Collins moving in. Collins plays it out. He's going to put it up to the top of the key. Reed is on the ground for some reason. The Clippers missed their shot, but they get the rebound. Put it up over Gobert. It's no good. It's blocked away by Gobert. Thank you, Gobert. But then Bones Highland turns the ball over. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me, Bones? Oh, gosh. Wide open three. Are they going to hit it? What do you think? Yes, they hit it. 76-58. Are you freaking kidding me? The Minnesota Timberwolves, yeah, they're in a rough spot right here. Here's Dosunmu. Finds Anthony Edwards. Edwards working on John Collins. He's kind of just waiting. He needs to pull up something quick. 7 to shoot, and he's stripped. How is that not a foul? How is that not a foul? I don't know. John Collins misses it, but the and one is coming up. Sorry, not the and one. Just the free throws are coming up. I don't know how Edwards was not fouled there. But guess what? If you watch basketball, if you know the NBA, they hate Edwards and they just disrespect him. It is almost a 20. If they hit both of these free throws, guess what? It's going to be a 20-point game. What an utter disaster. A disaster for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hits the first free throw. 77-58. With a minute left here in the third quarter. This game. Oh, my gosh. I want to look up at once we hit the end of the third quarter, what is the largest fourth quarter comeback for the Minnesota Timberwolves? Because it is a 20-point game here with a minute left. 78-58 is your score here. We're almost at the fourth quarter. They almost haven't even scored 60 points by the fourth quarter. Dosunmu finds Gobert, and then Gobert loses it. Gobert turns over the ball again. How many turnovers is it possible? Another three for the Clippers, and it's off, thankfully. And here's Anthony Edwards, 34, 33, 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Edwards drives. Is he fouled? Yes, he is. They finally call a foul on Anthony Edwards, and you can hopefully trim this down to 15-ish points. That's what I'm looking for. So hopefully Edwards can hit these two free throws, make it an 18-point game, and then get a stop and hit a three to end the third quarter. And then you're only down 15, and that's manageable. Not the way they're playing, but it is manageable. Edwards, guess what? Misses the first free throw. Misses the first free throw. Of course it is because, yeah, it's just that kind of day. Timberwolves, 5 of 7 free throws for the Clippers. They're 12 of 14. Subbing off some players here. Anthony Edwards is set for his second free throw. Sets, dribbles, throws, and guess what? He actually makes it. Okay. 19-point game here. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. And someone's on the ground. I mean, it's been a sloppy game, too. It's just been a sloppy game. And they're going to get a free throw out of this somehow. I think they're going to give Bones a technical on that one. Chris Finch, can't believe what he's saying. He's actually just sitting on the ground. They're going to get free throws out of this. I don't even know. Oh, never. That put him into the bonus. Of course they did. First free throw is good and a chance to put him up by 21 points. Here with 27.9 seconds, he hits it, and guess what? 80 to 59. 80 to 59. I'm just going to keep saying it. 80 to 59. Edwards working on Dunn. Gets a screen from Gobert. Edwards needs to pull up a shot. He's going to just drive in, try to get a foul. But here's Bones. He hesitated on the three. He was open. Bones is going to have to chuck it, and it's in. It's no good whatsoever. Here's Dosunmu for three, trying to beat the buzzer. And is he fouled? Nope, it's not. He's not fouled. And that is the end of the third quarter. That is the end of the third quarter. What the ugly half just happened? One of the ugliest first three quarters of a Timberwolves game. I have never seen an uglier half. I've not seen an ugly another. This is just disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. This is so disgusting, bro. So disgusting. And that's all I'm going to say because it is. It is absolutely disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Oh, I mean, you talk about an ugly basketball game. There you go. There you go. I mean, I don't think you can say more than that. Holy cow. What an ugly basketball game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves, this is not good whatsoever. You're going to drop another game. You do not need to be losing at this time because the Western Conference is hot right now. They have some of the best teams in the league. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is no fun. This is no fun whatsoever. I'm actually going to take a stoppage here. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I will be back. We'll be back. Just taking a brief pause. Taking a brief pause. Brief pause. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm going to take a pause. Right back. All right, sorry guys. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Let me just get the scoreboard back up here. And hold up. Wait, what am I doing? Hold up. Share screen. Holy Cowboys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There we go. It's 86-64 here in the fourth quarter. Unless someone just scored while I was literally. Nope. Yep, they did. Kawhi Leonard hit another three. Oh, of course he did. And we're headed to another commercial break here on the broadcast. Kawhi Leonard, top of the key three with 10:07 to go, 89-64. I think we're gonna get to see some Yohan Baron J, some other players because wow, this sucks. This is absolutely atrocious. Let's take a look at some Clippers stats because why not? Because the Clippers are like one of the only good teams right now. They're absolutely destroying the Minnesota Timberwolves. John Collins has 15 points. Kawhi has 38. And by the way, we just started the fourth quarter. Brook Lopez has 2. Chris Dunn has 7. Derek Jones Jr. has 3. Niedenhauser has 9. Sanders has 6. Miller has 6. And Batum has 3. For the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels, guess what? 2 points. Julius Randle, surprisingly, has 11 points. Okay. Rudy Gobert has 8. Dante DiVincenzo has 1. Anthony Edwards has 18. Dosunmu has 8. Bones Highland has 8. Naz Reid has 8. And that is it. I bet we're going to get to see some Joe Ingles. We're probably going to get to see some Julian Phillips, some Jalen Clark, some Yohan Baron J. Maybe even some Enrique Freeman. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But this is just absolutely embarrassing. If you're a Minnesota Timberwolves fan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, us. We suck. We do suck. We're sucking right now. Come on, bro. Like, holy cow. Yeah. So, we'll see. All right. I think we're back. Boom. There we go. Let's go. Okay. Let's pull up the chat again. See if there's anybody. Probably no. Yeah, no. 100% of the people thought the Minnesota Timberwolves were going to win. Myself included. Holy cow. This has been one heck of a game. One heck of a game. Why is it all the games that I pick, to stream, they always end up so badly? They all end up so badly. Like, it's just sad, you guys. It's just really sad. Yeah. Are we back, FanDuel? Come on. Like, we don't need commercial. I mean, it is national TV, too. We are on national TV. That probably has something to do with it. But Kawhi Leonard has 38 points, and we just started the fourth quarter. Kawhi has been absolutely insane today. He is 50% from 3. At the free throw line, he's 5 of 6. He has missed a couple, but he's shooting really good. He has 38 points in 12, 24, 30, 38 minutes. In 38 minutes, actually, no, he didn't even play 38 minutes. How many minutes has he played? Kawhi Leonard has played. He has 38 points in 29 minutes. That's just crazy. Kawhi Leonard is playing some really good basketball right now. And today here in Target Center. Timberwolves, we got to lock in. Here's Bones Highland. I mean, this game's probably over. I mean, Edwards is gone. So, and Reed lost the ball. Oh, man. Another turnover. 19 turnovers today for your Minnesota Timberwolves in a game that's never really been close. Here's Kawhi playing. Like, they're continuing to, like, they just want to, like, say, hey, Timberwolves, this is our game. Come on. John Collins in the 3. Sorry, that was not Collins. Pardon me. But he missed it anyway. Doesn't matter. Still 89-64. Just a gross game. Here's Reed. the bench plus Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Dosunmu. Can he finally hit a shot? And Dosunmu finally hits another 3 here. He's hit a couple. He's actually got 11. So hold on. He has 11 points. So our man, bro. Our commenter. Oh, dude, what a shot. What a block. Our commenter said at the start of the day, he said, do you think Dosunmu or Io, he said, will go over 10 points? And I said, yes, I do. I'm taking the over on that. And yes, he has now 11 points, and I'm expecting probably more from him as well because, well, I think we're going to see a little bit more of Dosunmu today here. And by the way, the Timberwolves hit 67 points. Here's Julius Randle, and he gets that one to go. 91-69. Hypothetically, you could still come back in a way if you start hitting shots, but it's just a long shot. It's a long shot. And I mean, Kawhi's enjoying this. He's chilling. He's going to hit a mid-range jumper. Can't hit it, though. I do kind of want, good second chance points there, and the and one. And the and one for the LA Clippers. Timberwolves have had more offensive rebounds here as I'm looking at some stats. They are at 8-6. I believe Niederhauser's, that's the man. He got the and one. He just screams and one and flexes his muscle. Yeah, congratulations, young guy. As you hit your, oh no, you missed the free throw, so you can't get it, and that's gonna be Timberwolves basketball. McDaniels bounces the ball off of Kawhi Leonard. 8.5 minutes to go here in the game, in the fourth quarter. This game has gone real quick. This game's gone by real quick. And by the way, we got the Super Bowl tonight. Drop your Super Bowl predictions. As guess what? The Timberwolves turned the ball over yet again. 8:18 remaining. Let me grab some water quick. Still a little sick, if you can't tell. I am a little sick. My throat's dry. So I do appreciate everybody for watching who is still watching at this time. And an embarrassment to Minnesota basketball because, especially, hey, guys, this game is on ESPN. This game is on ESPN. And, boys, we got a new voter in the chat. Yeah, okay. We picking the Clippers now, bro? Picking the Clippers now? Hey, appreciate your vote. But it's a little cheating now, I think. But hey, maybe the Timberwolves are gonna prove you wrong. I'm kidding. Thanks for watching, bro. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. As Julius Randle can only hit one free throw, and he misses the other one. So yeah, 23-point game. Is there a 23-point comeback in the Minnesota Timberwolves with 8 minutes left? Highly doubted. Highly doubted. Here's Kawhi Leonard. He has 38 points. I believe he hasn't scored more than that yet. He's working on. He's even double teamed, and they call a foul. Randall wants to challenge, but dude, we don't need a challenge. This game's over. This game's over. They're looking at it. They have 5 more seconds, I think, to challenge this. He's trying to say it's all ball. No, that's that's not all ball. That's Julius Randle's hand. No, that's not. That's all ball. That's not all ball. Excuse me. Kawhi will shoot free throws. He misses a free throw. The Timberwolves can still get free chicken. Timberwolves fans, you can still get free chicken. You can get free chicken. Get free chicken if you miss this, and maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it through all the struggles. Can Kawhi Leonard miss the second free throw? Who, by the way, he has 40 points. Can he miss the second free throw so then all fans can get free Chick-fil-A? Nope. 24-point lead. Dosunmu goes to Julius Randle. Randle puts it up and gets the foul called on him, trying to, get a little and one thing going on, but that ain't going to go. And then now we'll see if Julius Randle can hit his free throws. I'm here with 8:01 remaining. 8:01 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Just we just passed the 2-hour mark here. We've been streaming for 2 hours. Appreciate everybody watching or whoever tuned in. And if you're rewatching this, if you happen to rewatch this, I don't know if you are doing that, but we'll see. Chris Dunn's going to check in. He did make the free throw. Okay. All right. We're chilling. We're chilling for sure. 8:01 remaining here in the fourth quarter. They're just getting some subs kind of in here. It's a 23-point game right now. Randall can cut it down to a 22-point game if he can make this free throw here. And then, 21-point comeback here with 8 minutes left, maybe. Randall hits the free throw. 94-72. And here is Chris Dunn. Working on Dosunmu, who is now playing the point guard position. No, sorry, he's playing the shooting guard. I actually don't know. Hold on, bro. Chris Dunn's on the floor. He's been on the floor so many times today. Chris Dunn has literally just been flopping. He's like maybe worse than SGA. No one was worse than SGA. But Chris Dunn has literally been just falling on the floor all the time. Another foul, though, is called against Donte DiVincenzo. By the way, Donte DiVincenzo, 1 point. 1 point. And you might as well just score 0. 1 point, 5 fouls for Donte DiVincenzo. This is awful. I'm sorry, Donte. I love you. I like you a lot, but let's get some points here, Donte. Come on. Donte needs to hit a 3-pointer. If he hits 1 3-pointer, I'm satisfied. It's now 95-72. No, sorry. No. Whoa. Whoa, we're chilling. Okay. 95, and he makes the second free throw. 96-72, back to a 24-point game. Do the Timberwolves get to 90 points? Do they even get to 80 points the way they're playing here? Edwards is fouled. He'll go to the line. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And, of course, we just have to make this game take so long by going to the free throw line, stop the clock. I mean, it works for the Timberwolves' favor if the clock keeps stopping. But, dude, we all know what this is not going well. This is not going well for my Timberwolves. Come on. 18 points for Edwards. If he makes these 2, he can get to 20 points at least. That's maybe something good here. He hits the first one, thankfully. Can get this down to a 22-point game. I mean, again, like the Timberwolves are a good team, and like the Clippers aren't that good. So hypothetically, you should be able to win this. As Edwards hits you should be able to come back. But I mean, they're all still NBA players. It's still hard to win. And the Timberwolves don't deserve to win because they absolutely have looked awful. Donte has 5 fouls, by the way. 1 more foul. He fouls out with 1 point. And here we go. Clippers moving the ball around the perimeter. Derek Jones Jr., I believe, gets it over to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi has a 40-piece today. Hits a mid-range. It is in and out, but then the slam is no good. But they keep it in, and then they get the slam there. Okay. All right. Like, really? Like, you have to tease me? You have to tease me, bro? Timberwolves make the next shot due to Anthony Edwards, who really does need to just have a big 4. If he can get to 30 points, then we can say, okay, now we're just blaming the supporting cast around him. All right? All right, let's go. Oh, boy. Wide open. It is good. 176, and here is Dosunmu coming out for your Minnesota Timberwolves, recently acquired, making his Timberwolves debut. He's laying this one up off the glass. No good. No good whatsoever. Oh, yikes. This is just it's draining. I think we will see Baron J soon. We will see the other Timberwolves really, really shortly. Hold on. I'm reloading my stream. Sorry. I'm gonna be a little behind for a second here. My internet just went like boom. Like it. I wonder if someone's watching something else on my bro. Like my internet just went like ugh. That was bad. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Here's still in the fourth quarter. Timberwolves trying to do something here. Um, they're at the free throw line yet again. Somehow they're always at the free throw line, bro. They're always at it is 102-76 in favor of the Clippers. Edwards is still out there. And they're putting Gobert in now. They're not taking their starters out. Edwards, floater. Did he get fouled? Yes, he did. So he'll at least go to the free throw line. He'll at least go to the free throw line, and that's good. I mean, you can get Edwards points. That's all I really care about now. Get Edwards some points. Maybe get DiVincenzo a couple points so he doesn't look like 1 point is just so sad, Dante. No, come on, bro. Edwards misses the first free throw. I mean, it just sums up the day. It's just awful. Gobert coming back in, so shows you they're not giving up. They're not, putting all their bench players or their young players in. Edwards does hit the second free throw. It's not been a great day. Not been a great day for either. So for anyone on the Minnesota Timberwolves, even Anthony Edwards hasn't looked great. I do think he's a little injured as well. Here's Kawhi. Kawhi moving in. Kawhi gonna do another fade. Can't hit it. Now he's gonna take a shot at the 3-pointer, and he's gonna miss that. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Now here's Julius Randle. Randle working on Kawhi. Randle gonna put this one up. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple free throws. Randle, let's just get to 80 points. Come on. That's our next step. We're going one step at a time here. We got to go to 80 points and then 85 points and then maybe 90 points. Maybe 100 points. There's still 5 minutes left. Surprisingly, 16 quiet points for Julius Randle. 7 rebounds and 2 assists. He's going to take the first free throw, and it's no good. No one can hit anything. No one can hit anything. No one can even take free throws. 12 of 17 for free throws for the Timberwolves. 19 of 24 for the Clippers, and it looks like Kawhi Leonard's day might be over as he's going to the bench. Getting a bunch of high fives, getting a towel put over him. Randle, can he hit the second free throw? Yes, he can. Bounces in. Still not the best free throw, though. And it's still, a long way away. Still 5.5 to go. Hopefully, this can go as quick as it's been the whole game. And the Clippers just airballed the 3. Now people are just kind of joking around a little bit. Here's Julius, a little aggressive. Oh, he had McDaniels. McDaniels was wide open. And now here's Bones. Highland walking around. Bones. Mid-range jumper. Money for Bones Highland. I don't know why Bones hasn't played a lot. He has 10 points. Let's go. Uh-oh. Things are getting physical. Punches are being thrown. Julius Randle and I believe Derrick Jones Jr. throwing some punches. Edwards is in the middle of it. Some coaches are in the middle of it. Tempers flaring here in a frustrating game. 22-point game here. 5 minutes to go. Tempers flaring here in Target Center. I don't think they're going to award any technicals here. But tempers flaring. We're going to see. So the refs are going to go to the table, talk about this. So of course, really we have to do this to make the game take longer. This is a blowout. Hold up. I think Dunn and Randle should probably both get technicals. Dunn interfered, but then Randle retaliated, so okay, Dunn did shove Randle's chin, but then Randle was a little bit more aggressive shoving Dunn, and since Randle's larger, I don't know. This is going to be interesting to see how they rule this. It's going to be really interesting to see how they rule this. But actually, they're not going to. Actually, no, never mind. They are. They're going to rule something here. There's a big punches thrown, shoving thrown here, tempers flaring in Minnesota. And this game just, it's just making this game take longer. Like, of course, guys, we don't need this. We don't need this. Y'all just stop fighting. It's the Timberwolves. Y'all got killed today. Still, we got 5 minutes. It's an official review, though, here with 4:59 remaining to figure out technical, flagrant, anything to do with that. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Make sure I did that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining each. So we could probably still see a Minnesota attempt of a comeback. I mean, especially, Kawhi has been sitting out a little bit, so maybe you can take advantage while he's out. But they're taking a long time to review this. I don't know why it's like, come on, like, why are we throwing punches? So I think they're trying to figure out who should get a flagrant, who should get a technical, who should get anything at all. Like, okay, here we go. Hold up. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to listen to the. Okay, so Chris Dunn gets ejected, and then Julius Randle is just going to get a technical. Chris Dunn also gets a technical, but because Chris Dunn put his hand to and shoved Julius Randle's face, Chris Dunn is going to be ejected. So, I mean, they're showing it. You can look it up if you really want, but, I mean, it's not going to affect this game. But, I mean, Chris Dunn there's been something about him all game that's been kind of a little bit annoying here. But Julius does get a technical. So both teams get a technical, but Chris Dunn does get ejected. And so this no free throws at all. And so we can resume play here. Kawhi Leonard's back on. And we're going to resume basketball without Chris Dunn because he just got ejected. They're laying in, and it doesn't matter because the Clippers can still score without Chris Dunn. It's 104-80, still a 24-point deficit. 15 points for Yannick Cohen-Niedenhauser. He's been very noticeable all day. Here's Gobert driving. Gobert's going to put it up, and he will get the he's going to get the N1. He's going to get a chance for an N1. Come on. Let's go, boys. The Clippers coach is arguing that Gobert shoved Niedenhauser, but shoot, maybe not. Dude, like, why do we have to do this? It's just making these games take longer. Come on, bro. Come on. We don't care about this. But 4:32 left. Gobert will Gobert's going to, I think, shoot a free throw as long as they don't challenge. As long as they're going to sub in Brook Lopez here. And Gobert will have a chance to complete an and one here. Can he hit a free throw? Come on, Gobert. Let's go. Let's just cheer for Gobert. Gobert. He missed it. Why do I expect him to make free throws? I don't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't expect anyone on the Minnesota Timberwolves to make a free throw because holy cow, they're so bad at free throw. They double team Kawhi, wide open John Collins. Brook Lopez is wide open in the corner, and he nails a 3-point shot. 4:17, timeout Timberwolves. That might do it. I think we might start to see, Baron Jay's getting ready to go. I think the starters are going to get pulled from the game, and we're going to get about 4 minutes of some pickup basketball. We're going to see some threes. We might even see some Joe Ingles. Yeah, all right. So the game's over, and the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to lose this game, unless something ridiculous happens. But we're going to get to see some y'all on Baron Jay. We're going to get to see all the younger guys get some playing time here, some garbage time here in the last couple minutes of this game. 107-82 is your score right now, but the benches are going to get cleared. All the young players are going to get to play. So Bear and Jay, actually Dillingham's not going to play anymore because he's not on our team anymore. But what a disaster for your Minnesota Timberwolves. Yeah, what a disaster. What a disaster here. This is just crazy. What a disaster. I mean, that's what it is. It is a disaster. That's all it is. That's all it truly is. Because, in a game, this game you should have won, and then the last game you just played on Friday night where you blew a 14-point lead. You should have won that game. So now you realize, well, should we have made some moves, some more moves, some Giannis types of moves, been a little bit more aggressive for Giannis Antetokounmpo? Should we have done that at the trade deadline? Sure, it's only a little 2-game skid. You can get out of it. You have some easier matchups as well coming up. In fact, I do want to take a look at who you're going to be playing in these next couple games. So you play the Hawks. Actually, you're playing them tomorrow. It's a back-to-back. Still in here. And then you play the Trailblazers. So, again, 2 games that you should be able to win, but that totally means that you're going to lose this game. It's been not a great stretch here, and then you play the Mavericks after that. Then you play the 76ers, then the Trailblazers again, then you play the Clippers again, and then you play the Nuggets on March 1st. So the rest of February, it's easy games. February, you had one of the easiest schedules in the league, and right now you're going to go 1-3 in February. Not good at all. And Julian Phillips, part of the Dillingham trade, is going to get some playing time. He was the Celtics' second-round pick in 2023, I believe. I believe that's Enrique Freeman, I'm pretty sure, coming in now. Here we go. Yep, there's Freeman. And now Joe Ingles, boys. We got some Joe Ingles basketball. I'm Baron J to Joe Ingles. Let's go, Joe Ingles. Can he end up with more points than Dante DiVincenzo and Jaden McDaniels combined? That could be a possibility. Here we go. It's Clark over to Baron J. Baron J lost it. Another turnover. And the Clippers regain possession. I'm not going to know any of these Clippers players' names. I don't even really know any of these Timberwolves guys. But I do know I'm Baron J. And all I do know is that the Clippers are going to be shooting some free throw lines. Jalen Clark is out there for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Joe Ingles, Enrique Freeman, Yohan Baron J. Is Johnny Juzang playing? I'm not sure. I can't see the full picture. So Ingles, Clark, Freeman, Baron J, and then the dude that they trade that was a part of the Dillingham trade. I gotta think. I don't even know what his name is, bro. Julian Phillips. I got it. Julian Phillips wasn't in that IO trade. So they hit both of their free throws here. 109-82. Here is, I believe that is Julian Phillips. Yeah, here's Joe Ingles. Come on, Joe. Joe to Baron J. Baron J gets stripped to the ball, bro. Oh, my gosh. The reserves for the Clippers are better than the Timberwolves reserves. This is just chaos. This is absolutely chaotic. 3:36 left in this. Whatever you want to call this. Wow. Joe Ingles is going to inbound this basketball. It's going to stay with the Timberwolves somehow. He plays it up top. To Julian Phillips. Phillips to Jalen Clark. Clark is going to drive in to shoot and in and out. Jalen Clark, though, did get the foul call on him. So was able to go to the free throw line and try to get some points here. 109-82 is your score right now with 3:30 to go in the fourth quarter. This is crazy. This is just absolutely crazy. Was not expecting this. I thought we were going to get a win. I thought we were going to get a win, but here we go. Clark misses the free throw, and the free throw woes continue for your Minnesota Timberwolves. It doesn't matter if you're a reserve or Anthony Edwards. You can't hit a free throw. Jalen Clark in 50 games played is averaging 4 points a game, 42% shooting, and 2 rebounds per game. Can he hit a second free throw? Yes, he can. And actually, he's going to shoot 3 free throws. Holy cow. I don't know why, but okay. Sounds good. So we will have just 3 minutes left here in what's a blowout, absolute blowout here in Minnesota. All the reserves are out, and I don't think we're going to do a Timberwolves episode this week on the podcast. We might do a little bit. I don't know what exactly we're going to do on Tuesday, or we might not even do an episode. Johnny Juzang's back in, Bo. We might not even do an episode on Tuesday. We are going to do a Super Bowl review show on Thursday for our normal NFL episode. Just kind of wrapping up the season. But other than that, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do this week. I'll figure it out. Stay tuned for sure. With 3:10 left. They hit the first free throw. I mean, like, even the reserves for the Clippers can hit free throws, and the Minnesota Timberwolves can't hit free throws. Like, my goodness. My goodness gracious. 3:10 left. I mean, this game is just taking forever to end as well. They hit the second free throw. 111-83 here. This game is something else. Something else indeed. Here's Jalen Clark. Clark moving in. He's going to lose the ball again, and another Minnesota Timberwolves turnover. Story of the game. Turnovers and Kawhi Leonard. That is all you have to know for this game. They take an uncontested 3. Luckily, they can just finally miss a shot, thankfully. They miss a shot. Oh, dude. Joe Ingles. We got Joe Ingles back. Joe Ingles to Johnny Juzang. To Joe Ingles. Joe Ingles. Uh-oh. 3. Oh, he couldn't hit a 3. Baron J, the slam. Up to 85 points now. The goal for your Timberwolves here in the next 2 minutes. Let's get to 90 points. Come on. Clippers coming back in. We're going to drive right in. Good defense. I believe that was blocked by Baron J, if not just deflected by him. Here's Baron J. He's going to hit another slam. Baron J coming to life here. 87-111. You got to say, good job, Yoan Baron J. These 2 of 3 since coming in here in garbage time. 156, 155, 154 left. That one getting a roll in for the Clippers. Another score for the Clippers, 113-87 here with just under 2 minutes to go. Joe Ingles, come on, take another shot. Nice little shot there. First points as a Timberwolf for, I'm blanking on his name. He was part of the Dosunmu trade, but Julian Phillips, there we go, got his name back. So Julian Phillips scores his first points as a Timberwolf. It's 113-89. Driving in, and another score. Trading baskets here with 1:22 remaining. And again, I thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks to everybody who decided to tune in today. It's been, a quick game for the most part as Clark finally gets a score. But it's been an interesting game. Thank you guys for chatting. Thank you guys for just doing everything. Really do appreciate it. Another block from Yoan Baron J. Luckily, the Timberwolves play tomorrow, so they can just forget about this. They play a back-to-back here. Baron J couldn't get that one to go. 52.2 seconds left. But yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit of a less busy of a week for podcast-wise, I think. Here's Clark for 3, and he hits that one. And the Minnesota Timberwolves have finally hit 90 points. That took a long time. Clark, 6 points since coming in since garbage time, 42 seconds. So we got probably two more possessions left. 115-94 is your score. Not doing a post-game show today. I'm going to end it as soon as the game ends today. It's been an embarrassing game here. Clark, a chance. 8 points for Jalen Clark. And now we're close. Can we get to 100 points? Is it possible? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But if you guys have any suggestions for podcast ideas, for any videos ideas, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got 14 seconds left, 12 seconds, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to be a shot clock violation. 1.7 seconds left. And this is how this one's going to end. The Minnesota Timberwolves fall to the LA Clippers here on their home court. 115-96 is your final score here. What an awful game. Awful game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean, Dosunmu, his debut, there were things to like about it, things to say, okay, in general, you probably should have been better. But overall, it was disgusting. It was overall pretty disgusting. And that's how I'm going to, sum it up for y'all today. That's the final score, 115-96. They somehow get to 96 points. Kawhi Leonard has 41 points in 34 minutes. Anthony Edwards in 35 minutes has 23 points. That's your team leader. Dante DiVincenzo and Jaden McDaniels combined for 3 points together. Randall has a quiet 17. Gobert has 10. Baron J has 4 in crunch time, but Dosunmu has 11 points off the bench in his debut. Bones Highland has 10 off the bench. Nas only has 8 off the bench. Joe Ingles cannot score in crunch time or in garbage time, mind you. Chris Dunn did get ejected for throwing a punch at Julius Randle. Julius Randle got a technical, but that's kind of your full game recap here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to keep God first, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.